The daily horoscope for today wants you to ask yourself, are you always trying to keep the peace even when it hurts? The moon in Libra is yearning for harmony, but instead, what it's getting is a lot of emotional revelations and tension. This impact is going to be the most felt by Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn moons. Libra moons believe that to be loved and accepted, you have to make other people happy. Many of them grew up in a home where appearances and keeping the peace was more important than being honest. They learned to navigate the chaos of their home life with diplomacy and charm and positivity. They learned from a very young age which lies they needed to tell and which problem they needed to ignore in order to keep the peace. Wanting desperately to avoid making other people uncomfortable through conflict, they'll learn to ignore their own needs. Their fear of rejection and their increased people pleasing behavior leads them to chronic self abandonment, resentment, hiding behind being nice, and anxiety about actually being true when it comes to how they really feel. Moon square Jupiter is going to make this day rather emotional. Be gentle with yourself and avoid extending too much energy to other people. Moon in opposition to Saturn and Neptune is bringing to the surface a lot of the stuff that we've pushed down and that we've lied to ourselves about. Moon trine Uranus and Pluto is calling us to face some deep emotional truths that we've been avoiding for the sake of transformation, so we can close out old karmic cycles and open ourselves up for a new way of doing relationships. Venus square Mars and Saturn is bringing arguments to our relationships. Old arguments may resurface. There's an overall feeling of lack of pleasure and lack of satisfaction. It feels like we're in the middle of a love drought. Venus square Neptune is making us realize that the fantasies that we have about love are nothing compared to the reality that we're living. The thing is, being real only makes you unlovable to the people who are not being real with you to begin with. The people who want to use you do not want you to be real. Today is a good day to ask yourself, what do I sacrifice to keep the peace? Am I really loved for who I am or the emotional labor that I provide to other people? What truths am I holding myself back from sharing? In what ways has the pursuit of harmony become sort of a prison for me? Link in bio to schedule your astrology reading with me at intuitivehealing.com. You may also check out your daily horoscopes on Patreon at Intuitive Healing. If you stopped trying to be who they wanted, who would you finally get to be?